All right, everybody. This is a message to specifically all the boxers associated with Boxing USA, the Olympic Committee, the headquarters, and the Olympics in general. Number one, the woke stuff is gone. I can speak for boxing, but I cannot speak for every sport that I may be lacking knowledge in. But I want to tell everyone the days of men getting in the ring, men that think they're women getting in the ring with women are over. At least on the U.S. end. Thank the good Lord for that. The second thing I want to give is a strong warning to Boxing USA. You don't need to be putting up baking dessert, Betty Crocker shows, Julia Child shows, showing people how to make desserts and things like that. You guys need to start focusing on boxing. And if you don't, there's going to be a new group coming in that will. That message is specifically to you guys. I already know this, and I'm warning you. You need to concentrate on boxing. The last thing that I want to say is the Olympic headquarters should no longer be in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Colorado should not house anything that is focused with international flavors. It just shouldn't. That area and that state is just too woke, and it needs to be shut down in Colorado and moved somewhere that is not so one-sided. It needs to move to be in a state where you don't have lunatics at every corner as soon as you walk outside your house. And you know what I mean by lunatics. I mean the woke, loopy, crazy mess. And so when we do get back, we're going to push nonstop to get the headquarters taken out of Colorado itself and put somewhere else where things can be more even. We have just witnessed our prior Summer Olympics, total woke, men fighting women in the ring, everything being about all these weird issues, anti-God and satanic stuff going on. Of course, they denied it, but anybody with eyes, let them see. Just because one doesn't want to look at the truth or see the truth doesn't negate the truth ever. So we're going to be pushing to get the Olympic headquarters taken out of the whole state of Colorado. Number one, it shouldn't be in Colorado Springs, and it shouldn't be in Colorado, period. And the boxing's going to be cleaned up, and I'll tell you why. Boxing is becoming popular again in the United States. And once people start getting into the system, the Boxing USA system, as that is going up and increasing, people are seeing that all this woke mess, and one today, unless they've just taken them down, all you got to do is go look at Boxing USA on YouTube, and you're going to get long stuff of, and this was nonstop before the Olympics. Before this past summer Olympics, where we did not win a medal. The year prior to it had more cooking classes, dessert cooking classes, and instruction on how to make and bake desserts than it did actual boxing, unless they have taken it down. All this mess needs to stop. And nobody's child should be forced into wokeism, or nobody's teenager should be forced into wokeism. No gym should be forced into wokeism. No one should feel nervous about woke people running around them, because the last thing they stand for is fairness and proper morality and decision making or judging or any logist in any sport, because sport is in actuality not their objective. They discriminate the 99% of the population for 1%, and who would want to have their child, with what we've just witnessed from Boxing USA and other USA sporting in the Olympics, in those programs? Who would want that? And it is not fair for all these competing gyms and states to have to get certified through that woke, what has turned into an agency. Each state should really, in actuality, file and do their own guidelines in their amateur boxing programs. And look, folks, I've been there. You pay a lot of money to them, and you go down and they give you a binder, which is a workbook with all the rules in it, and these judges that are judging these fights are not qualified as well. So anytime you see certified Boxing USA at this point, at this juncture in February of 2025, if you got experience in this sport on the amateur level, you know it's junk. You know it's junk. And it's got to go. It's got to go. I've seen young man after young man, and young women as well, suffer bad decisions because they want to pick this other fella or this other gal because they suit the narrative better. They look at their skin color. They look at their persuasion, I think's what you call it. I'm trying not to use words because you get so hung up on line. It's time to get back to a higher power and family and country and sportsmanship, and get out of this damn mess that these lunatics, these woke lunatics, these mentally ill people have put on amateur sports in the United States. And I could go on and talk about the NCAA, college sports, high school sports, and the like. And it needs to stop. And you all know what I'm talking about. So I'm giving Boxing USA a strong warning. Get your ass together or get out. Because people old like myself, people in the middle that have seen a better past with the older people, and the younger people coming up, they're not going to accept your BS. They're not going to accept it no more. It's acceptable because it is unethical, immoral, and perversive. That's why. It's not because of the color of your skin or your religion or anything of the sort. It's because of your perversion, and you have perverted amateur sports. And that's been your goal for a long time, is to get the kids. And we're all getting sick of it. And I'm going to tell you, my son's going to be in those Olympics in LA. I'm sure he'll get through all the qualifiers, and he's going to win a gold medal this next go round. And it's time to clean the trash out in sports as well. I'm speaking on behalf of amateur sporting and Olympic sporting in this video, but it goes all the way up to the top tier professionals as well. And I look and I see post after post on Facebook, idiot, former top 10 ranked fighters, former champions, woke. And I ask the question, think about what you're doing, think about what you're pushing out there. Is it that you're just too ignorant that you can't see and you don't know? Because what I'm seeing out of the ones that are woke is nothing very educated about it. You're just doing bullet points from news and taking that on. But that's a subject for another video. But it's just astounding, the ignorance, the stupidity, and the perversion. And if you want to be that, you want that around you as an adult, you can create and have that around you. You can get a body around you that'll regulate whatever you want to do. But these young people, they don't have that choice. So we've got to get a decent regulating body around them with decent people that are adult enough and mentally healthy enough to understand that a boy is a boy and a girl is a girl. And I guess I'll finish with that.